मैं सब जवान लोगों को ये कहूँगा कि यार कोई भी तुमको ये बात बोले कि मनी इज़ नॉट इम्पॉर्टेंट, मनी कांट बाय यू हैप्पीनेस, ये सब बातें जो है ना ये तकियानुसी और जो बोलते हैं अच्छे दिल से बोलते होंगे, बट आई टेल एवरीवन डोंट बिकम अ फिलोसोफर बिफोर यू आर रिच.
Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. So on today's video, we are going to do a challenge. The challenge is that if this video does not inspire you to make more money positively, then you dislike this video. But, please watch the video till the very end and absorb all the information, and only then please press the dislike button. So let us get the discussion started. I will keep it very honest, to the point, and I will speak in a point-wise format. So point number one, why all of us should love money is that in India right now, there is a huge money making opportunity. Let me explain that by using some data. So right now, the median age in India is roughly 28 years. Now, what does this mean? This simply means that if we assume a life expectancy of 70 years, then all of us have roughly 40 years of career ahead of us. So in this 40 years career, you can choose to be rich and you can choose to be poor. So let me speak about both these scenarios. If you choose to be rich, what you will see is that, hey, in India, there is massive money making opportunity right now. Why? Because foreign investors are investing more. India is growing at a faster rate. The last 20 years, Nifty CAGR was roughly 12.5%. So if all these positive changes are coming, then you can easily grow your wealth at 15% CAGR. So now let's run that math, that by the time you are 30, if let's say you are able to save only 1 lakh rupee, then by 35 at a 15% CAGR, that 1 lakh rupee will double. It will go to 2 lakh rupee. Now by 40, that 2 lakh rupee goes to 4 lakh rupee. Now if you keep on doing that exercise, this is the number that you reach by the time you are 70 years old. So this is a big money making opportunity that all of us have. Now you might fall in the second camp. You might say that, you know what, I don't bother about making money. Money making is not something that I'm interested in. Money is a taboo topic and we should not even speak about money. YOLO, you only live once. So what's the point of even thinking about money? So here is some basic information for you that you become rich or poor in relative terms, not in absolute terms. What I mean by that? For example, back in 1950s, there were hardly any crorpatis in India. But right now, there are so many crorpatis. So if you are a crorepati now, would you feel truly rich in India? Maybe, maybe not. But 50 years from now, what do you think the scenario would be? India would have a lot of millionaires, lot of multi-billionaires. So I'm not saying that we should all try to aspire to become billionaires, but at least it is our responsibility to take care of our money, invest it properly, learn about investing, and at least not consider money as a taboo topic. Because if everyone else is making money and you are not bothering about money, then guess what? You will become poorer with time. So this brings me to the second honest point, that money is equal to success. Let people not tell you otherwise. Let me give you some practical examples. So for example, when people go for arranged marriage, why do they check careers? Why do they check families? Because one of the key criteria there is that, hey, are they equal or comparable in terms of wealth? Now, I am not approving or disapproving of this system. I'm simply telling you the reality. You might have read matrimonial ads also. If you're 25, 30 years of age, then you might be checking matrimonials and you would see that, you know what, okay, this groom is earning like 15 lakh package, 25 lakh package, this, that, right? So the point is that why are these structures built into the society? Because money making equates to success. People who do not believe in that fact are creating their own alternate reality, and that does not mean that the society will align with your viewpoint. So unfortunately or fortunately, we live in times where money is equal to success. So rather than thinking negatively about money, we should at least have the perspective that, you know what, money making is important and let me try my level best to optimize my potential. Again, I'm not trying to start a blind race or a rat race here. I'm simply trying to convey the point through practical examples that money making is very important. If you do not believe in that fundamental truth, you will never orient your mind towards making money. Now, let me give you another parallel example that even if you are able to get married and if there are financial problems in marriage, then a lot of marriages break apart. In fact, financial reasons are one of the top reasons as to why some marriages end in divorce. So to cut the long story short, money is unfortunately or fortunately equates to success. And I'm not saying that you need to become Warren Buffett or Mark Cuban, etc. But at least you should reach a basic money making level. So this brings us to point number 3, that people understand the first 2 points and therefore they fall in love with the idea of making money. Now these days I'm hearing so many commentary from various YouTubers that, you know what, we are Sant Mahatma, we don't run our YouTube ads, that, you know what, we don't do like paid commercials. Okay, tell me this, that every single YouTuber makes money. One way or the other, they are making money. If they are not taking brand endorsements, they are making money one way or the other. No one is Sant Mahatma. In fact, even these days, even Sant Mahatmas do not do anything for free. So please do not believe in the narrative that we are not running YouTube ads, we are not doing paid promotions. Okay, why do you have to beat that trumpet? It's as if that are you working for free? The answer is no. You are making money one way or the other. On the flip side, take a look at the internship or job opportunity scenario these days. Go on LinkedIn and you will find some kind of an exploited intern. What is exploitation? Okay, we are building like next gen startup. Come and work with us. Then the poor intern asks, how much are you going to pay me? Okay, what salary? We don't know any salary. We will not pay you any salary. So the bottom line is that if you're looking for any type of employment opportunity or internships, ask for money. There is nothing wrong. I have not hired one single intern whom I have not paid. It is just criminal not to pay interns. On the flip side, if you are a consumer, please stop expecting things for free. There is no such thing as free thing. Think about it this way, that you are going to a job. Now, if the company stops paying you, will you work for passion? The answer is no. If you yourself are not doing that, then why are you expecting others to keep doing stuff for free? That is incorrect. Both as a consumer and as an employee, we should not be doing and expecting things for free. So this brings us to the next point as to why the free economy is bad. There is one simple single sentence answer to this. The free economy is bad because in order to generate free stuff, you have to create wealth first. Think about it from a capitalism and communist model. So capitalism means the free market principle that, okay, businesses are running efficiently, they are generating value, they are charging for it, and companies are getting richer. On the flip side, we had communism in Russia. So communism means common ownership of goods. So the government will own everything, and whoever needs what, government decides whom to give what. Okay. In this second model of communism, why do you think that the communism fell in USSR? The reason was that in order to run even a communist society, you need money. Someone needs to produce the money, right? And in order to produce that money, they need to work hard. They need to get more skilled. They should have incentive to earn money in the first place. That so far only capitalist structure has been able to generate. I am not saying that capitalism is perfect, but compared to other economic structures, capitalism works better. Think about it through practical examples, and let me give you two scenarios. Point number one is, you tell me in the comment box, why do you go to office, work there for 12 hours? Why do you keep taking crap from your boss? The reason is that you are getting paid at the end of the day. And given our financial circumstances, our obligations, we might be putting up with all that crap. And almost everyone goes through it. I have also gone through the same. I have been in a corporate job. I have had horrible bosses whom I took crap from. Why? Because I had no other option. Now let me talk about a second example, which in economic terms is called as the tragedy of the commons. For example, if there is a park bench, there is a public park near your house, there is a bench there. No one is taking a look at it. Will you go and repair that bench out of your own money? The answer is no. Will your neighbor do it? The answer is no. Therefore, the public property suffers from something called as tragedy of the commons, and therefore the government has to collect money from you in order to repair that bench. Why is no one taking care of that common good? Because there is no incentive for you or your neighbor to take care of that thing. And therefore, I am saying that the world unfortunately is capitalist and it rewards capitalism. We put up with a lot of crap at work. Why? Because we are getting paid. That money is an incentive for us to keep taking crap from our boss. Now, the next point that you need to understand is that capitalism, in very simple words, means aggregation of capital. Now, when we define capitalism in such a way, there is a lot of negativity associated with it. For example, in school, people hardly talk about money making. In colleges, people hardly talk about money making. If someone is making money, we get jealous of them. If someone is building a parallel income stream, there will be a lot of haters. If you tell your friend that, you know what, I made like 1 crore rupee, he will put nazar on your money. So to cut the long story short, when you define capitalism in such a way that it's the aggregation of wealth, it just generates a lot of negativity. A better way of thinking about what capitalism truly is, it is the following. First and foremost, in order to make money, you have to become super skilled. So you have to put in a lot of time, effort, energy, blood, sweat, tears in terms of upskilling yourself. Second, even when you are skilled, for example, you are super skilled in test taking, you have made it to IIT, IIMs, now you are getting a good job. Yes, you might be working for Deutsche Bank or you might be working for Morgan Stanley. You might have a crores and crores of package, but are you getting that package for free? The answer is no. You still have to go to work and take crap from your boss and whatnot. Now you might say that, okay, that happens only in job. It does not happen in business. No, if you are running your own business, there are times when you will have to work for 16 hours. I have also done the same. People assume on YouTube that, hey, Akshat, you just need to show up, speak random stuff and YouTube will reward you with like crores and crores of checks. No, it doesn't work that way. Even if you are running running a business, even if you're running a YouTube channel, you have to put in the hard work. You have to be strategic about it. You have to keep on performing over and over again. You have to constantly upskill yourself. So capitalism is nothing but an aggregation of your hard work, of your skill, of your talent, of your risk taking, and a bunch of other different things. And money making just becomes an outcome of it. If you respect other people's hard work, talent, etc., the pressure that they have to go through in order to make that money, probably we will have a more positive conversation about money rather than just saying that, you know what, his dad is rich, therefore he was able to make so much money. No, everyone is going through their own journey. Everyone is having hard times in their own way. Life itself is very tough. Yes, life can be a lot unfair to some, but that does not mean that life is easy for people who have worked really hard to make money. So this brings us to the next point that, hey, a better way of money making or capitalism would be to identify good way of making money and bad way of making money. So we can term it as good capitalism and bad capitalism. So let me give some examples around it. A good way of making money would be that you are doing some job, you are doing it efficiently, you are getting rewarded for it, or you build a business, you are adding value to your customers and you are charging for it, so you are making money. Similarly, if you create 20 different parallel income stream or 100 different parallel income streams by working very, very hard, and you have automated it, you have digitized it, again, there is nothing wrong with that as long as you are adding value to someone, as long as you are not tricking someone. On the flip side, what would be a bad way of making money? Bad way would be just go and check the comment section. You will see a lot of spammers who will create a lot of fake profiles, ask people for money. By the way, if you're seeing images like this, those are fake. Please do not give your money to them. I only run courses. You will find more information about those courses on the description box and in the pinned comment section. I have also started a YouTube membership for slightly more advanced users where I will share very quick commentary, because many a times when I make stock market related video, if something is happening today, then that video gets released tomorrow or day after. So in order to share quick information, I have created that community and have kept prices at a very basic cost. So you tell me, is this good capitalism or bad capitalism? Now, one way of identifying good capitalism versus bad capitalism is that good capitalism generates value for anyone who is using your services or products. For example, if I'm selling courses and if the feedback is really good, people are benefiting from it, they are deriving value out of it, then there is nothing wrong in terms of running those courses or even running paid ads for it or whatever you say. But on the flip side, if I'm doing shady sales tactics, then that would be incorrect. Now I see that a lot of YouTubers run their ad for their courses. Many people are after their life that, hey, why are you running YouTube ads? That is just incorrect. It is clogging my timeline, this, that. It is their perspective. Is that shady? The answer is no. But on the flip side, bad capitalism would be where I am deliberately trying to trick you. So that would be bad capitalism. So please understand the difference between good capitalism and bad capitalism. Now comes the sixth point about money making, that many of us see money making as evil. Now what do I mean? That many a times when we see people making insane amount of money, we get jealous. That is a normal human tendency. There is nothing wrong, but don't let that jealousy cloud your judgment. It can hurt you more than anything else. For example, I might think that Donald Trump is making a lot of money and he does not deserve to make a lot of money. I might get jealous of him. I will keep on posting random stuff about him. Is Donald Trump getting impacted? The answer is no. He's continuing to run his billion-dollar empire. And what is happening in this entire jealousy game is that I stop looking at Donald Trump from any positive point of view. For example, Donald Trump might be incorporating multiple very good business strategies. I stop ignoring all of those things from which I could have learned something and incorporated in my own business. But I'm just too angry at him. I'm just too jealous of him. And I keep on looking at him from a negative perspective. So the point is that the moment you get jealous from someone who is making more money than you, you stop learning from them. And that stops your growth. So you are doing yourself a disservice by becoming more jealous of rich people. Rather, what you should do is that study the rich people, learn what they are doing, learn from them, incorporate it in your job, incorporate it in your business, learn time-saving strategies from them, use their money-making strategies to your own advantage and grow your own life. That is the entire point. You are not put on earth to constantly criticize someone. You are here to better your own life. That should be the goal. So this brings me to the final point, that what is my strategy of making money, because this will be a good summary to the entire video. So number one, work hard. I have always tried to work hard right from a very young age. This is something that I would like to pass on to my son as well, that irrespective of whatever situation you are, whether you are not rich, whether you are average rich, whether you are highly rich, continue to work really hard. Point number two, the harder you work, the more skill sets you have. The more skill set you have, the more you can add value to others. So the point of working hard is to eventually add value to others, and that generates cash flow or money for you. So going forward, my goal is to continue to make more useful courses, continue to create more useful, engaging content for all of of you and keep on exploring more multiple income streams. And this is no different from me trying to tell you to do the same things. I keep on talking about the fact that you should also go and start creating your parallel income streams, and I am trying to do the same. So I am trying to live my own words. According to me, money making is not evil at all. It is very, very much necessary if you want to contribute to nation building. One of the best things that you can do for your nation is that help it build more wealth. Because with more wealth, India will become richer. It will have more money to spend on the upliftment of all the people involved, and it will make our country rich and prosperous in its truest sense. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon.